Hey guys, and welcome back to another tour on the Kaoshkraft fan server, and today we are going to be checking out this really cool modern house that you can see right in front of me. But guys, before we get started with today's tour, if you want to come and check out this build for yourself, maybe even play survival, creative, roleplay, or come and check out some of our cool mini games on the server, the IP will be at the top of the screen, and in the description is mc.kaoshkraft.net. So yes guys, we're going to be checking out this really cool looking modern house that you can see right in front of me. Now this house has some really unique features that I've never toured before. So that is one of the reasons why I wanted to actually tour this house. Not only is it a really cool looking house, as you can tell as I take a little fly around here, it's got some really cool unique properties. As you can see, it's kind of like a hillside house. It's got this upper part of the house, but when you go around to this side, you can see it's got this lower part of the house as well. A fun fact about this house is actually called, like, it's a certain style in Minecraft Modern Building. Like, there's different styles in Minecraft Modern Building, and this style is called Merscale. And what that is basically like everything is kind of built a little bit bigger than what you would expect it to be. It's built like a little bit more, like everything's up one block, and I will show you an example of when we get inside. And I've never really toured a Merscale house before, so this is the first Merscale house for me to tour, so it's going to be interesting to check it out and interesting to show you guys, because you've never probably watched one on my channel. You've probably watched others on other people's channel, but I've never toured one on my channel. So yeah, it's a really cool little house. So let me go and check out this sign at the front. This was made by Limbo. We've toured some of Limbo's stuff before, so let's check out all the shapes, because we took a little fly around at the start, but it's pretty quick. So as you can see, this is the front entrance to the house right here. Very cool little design using the doors. What are these doors? I don't even know what these doors are. These are spruce doors. Spruce doors as separators right there for the windows. That looks really cool though. I think without the doors, it wouldn't look as good. So I think you've done a good job right there. And as we go around here, as you can see, the custom terrain going around. I think the custom terrain, personally, like, this isn't a dig. Your house looks very, very nice. I think the custom terrain could do a little bit of a smoothing out of some areas. It looks a little bit rough in some areas, but maybe that was the look he was going for. I personally like really smooth terrain, kind of similar to like this. I kind of like smooth terrain like that, but maybe you was going for more of a rough terrain. So if you was, you've done a good job right there. Let's go around this side. As you can see, we have a little balcony or a canopy right here. And if we continue on going through, and we have, this is the back side of the house, pretty much not much to see there. We've got the train going up there as well, and then we go back around the front. So very, very nice front of the house. Like, if I say things like the train stuff, don't take it the wrong way. It's just my taste, but this house looks really, really cool. I don't want you to get upset or anything like that, but let's go in and let's check it out. So let's go on the ground level. So this is the driveway, and we have our car. So this is the first car we come across. Very cool little design. Oh, I toured Marcus's Volvo garage. He bought a car from Marcus's Volvo garage. Awesome. So he bought the Volvo XC40 from Marcus. Very nice indeed. So let's go in the house and check this out. So I'm gonna, as we go along, I'm gonna try my best to explain to you guys watching the video what Merscale is. A lot of you guys will probably know already what it is watching the video, but some of you guys probably don't already. So you probably can't really tell at the moment. But as we go in here, if you notice this lampshade, it's a lot taller than what you would usually expect it to be in a Minecraft build, and that's kind of what Merscale is. Merscale is like, add an extra block to everything and everything's kind of up one level. The people who kind of build this style think it's more realistic in that way, and by all means, like, there's tons of different style. I don't hate on any kind of style. I think every style is different. Every style has it kind of its own taste and it works for them. So I will tour any kind of style. I'm down for anything. So yeah, I think it looks cool, but I can't build in that style, but I think it looks really, really cool. So we've got our little shelving area right here. We've got the lamp going in here. It does kind of make this lamp look more proportionate if you're thinking about it. It really does, making it that little bit taller. So what we're going to do is continue going on through here. So this is the corridor. Now, one of the thing I see, this is a perfect example of Merscale. Like, look at this desk. Like if you look at it, it looks absolutely huge. Like it's the same height as me. If I press like F5, you can't see me because I'm invisible, but it's the same height as me. It's 2 blocks tall. But that is exactly what I mean. This is Merscale, and the reason they do this kind of style is because it allows you to create things like this. Like look at the desk chair. That desk chair looks super realistic. You wouldn't be able to do this in normal style Minecraft. You'd have to remove one of the blocks to make it kind of proportionate with the rest of the house. So because he's chosen to furnish his house in a Merscale style, you can do things like this and make a really cool little desk, and with a desk chair like that. Like I said at the start, guys, not everybody is a fan of this style, but I'm open-minded. I can tour any kind of build and I can appreciate it for what it is. Everyone has different styles, like modern, traditional, Victorian, anything, any kind of medieval, any kind of style. I can appreciate any kind of style, and if it's good, it's good, and this in my opinion looks good. So I think you've done a really good job, Limbo, right there. So that is a perfect example right there, guys, if you didn't know what Merscale was. So let's go down back at the front of this corridor and let's go in by room. So we're going to go to this first right room over here. Now this is the bedroom. So we have a little bit of a Merscale bedroom right here. The bed is kind of lifted up off the floor 1 block. It usually would probably be on the floor, looking a lot more realistic. And we have this shelf over here looking very simple, and we have a rail up top. Not sure what that's for, probably just lighting, just to add some structural beams to the top. And we have just like a little plant feature right there. So let's continue on going through. We're going to go to the left this time, and this is our second bedroom, very similar to the first one, pretty much exactly the same as the first one. We've got the same style bed, we've got the same style lamp, we've got the beam, the rod up top, but this one you have this huge window at the front. Maybe it would have been cool to maybe see like some shutter that goes up and down on the motorized system that you can do, like maybe put some ladders up here to make it look like that this beam right here is opening up and down, which I think would have been cool. But other than that, very nice little room right here, and we have the light up top. This light works so well with the cactus and stuff. If you didn't know, guys, this is a cactus in a plant pot. We've just reskinned it in our texture pack. If you want to download the texture pack, link will be in the description, and you can make cool things like this. So let's continue going on. We're going to go over to this room over here. We're still in the corridor area, and this is the bathroom. Now when I saw this bathroom before, it does look good. As you can tell, it is very Merscale, but there is some things that I guess it doesn't fit in Merscale. Personally, because I'm not an expert when it comes to it. Like this sink is definitely Merscale. As you can tell, it's 2 blocks high. You've got the sink, you've got the faucet right there, but I don't know how you make a Merscale shower. So I guess this is you've made it the buttons higher, so I guess that kind of is. But a toilet, that's a regular standard Minecraft toilet, isn't it? So I'm not sure how you kind of make a Merscale toilet. So I'm not saying you should have made one. I personally don't know how you would made one. So that's why I think you've put a regular style one here. I would expect it to kind of be a bit higher because to fit in with everything else, because it doesn't fit in really when you've got like this sink over here with the toilet right there. But it does look nice. Like I like the fact you put the iron bar going up right here, adding to like the plumbing and stuff. It's very, very cool. Maybe even just adding another kind of like stair underneath and lifting it up a block would have been quite cool there. But I think that's just a regular Minecraft toilet, you know. That's not really like a Merscale one, but this definitely is, and the shower definitely is there, and they look really cool. So if we continue on going through, we have this desk that we saw a second ago, and we're going to go over to this area, and this looks like a baby's room. So this is another really good example of Merscale right here, and this is like a baby's crib. Look at that, guys. You've got the legs at the bottom. I've got I think this is a baby's crib. I might be completely wrong. I'm just guessing because we've got like a car toy over here, but we've got a rug, and we've got like the colourful painting on the wall, and we have this overhang area where the baby would be laying and playing with whatever, playing music or whatever it does, and you put the baby in there. Really cool little touch there, Limbo. I really like that a lot. I think you've done a really awesome job with this one. Very unique. Never really see baby cribs in any houses I tour, so I think you've done a really good job there. So let's continue on going back down through this area, and we're going to go upstairs and check out the upstairs and see what we have going on up here. Now, is that all we have upstairs? Oh no, we have another corridor down here. Yeah, I thought the upstairs looked a lot bigger than this area right here. A very nice example once again, looking really cool. As you can see, we've got the stairs raised up, the seats raised up a level with the custom rails that we have in our texture pack, and it looks really cool. Like these kind of like love seats, they look super realistic with the lamp right next to it. You got this nice big window using the doors there, but letting in a lot of natural lighting, which looks really cool. You got these structural beams up top, and we've got a nice little window up here just letting in more light as well. I like this seating area, very nice design right there. So yeah, really cool example once again of the style that he's chose to use for this house. If we continue on going through this way, this is our kitchen again with the same theme. This is a really cool example of a Merscale kitchen. I hope I'm saying this style right, because this whole video I've been calling it Merscale. M-E-R scale. Like, I think that's what it's called. If it's not called that, then I sound like a noob this whole video, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But this is a really cool example of that style of kitchen right here. So we're going to start off over here where we have the stove. As you can see, it's 2 blocks high. We have the stove over here with the fan on top of it. We also have the sink right here. What block is this? I don't even know. It's like the Kaoshkraft texture pack. I don't even know what block it is. It's a piston. It's a piston block. This is what I like. Like, this is the kind of cool stuff you can do in this style. Look at these bar stools. These bar stools look absolutely awesome. You can't do this without using this style. So you've got the base of the top of a piston right there, and you've got a hopper, and then you've got I think it's like a trap, half of a wooden door, a birch door, and then you have the birch gate, and it just looks like these really cool bar stools that you can put on this counter. And because he's using the Merscale style in this kitchen, you can make the countertop go exactly where you would sit, and it looks really awesome. This is where I like it. This is where I like this kind of style. I think it looks cool. And we've got a little island over here as well. If I miss anything on the ceiling, we've got a little fan and stuff. Over here we have a dining table using that little like sliver of water at the top there. I still don't know how people do this. I know it's well did it, I just don't know the idea of it, but it looks super cool, especially when you have shaders on, because it looks like a glass reflective table. It looks really cool, using the same seats that we saw over there in kind of like the little chill out area. Very nice dining table, and a nice place for a window where you can just sit down, look out the window either side. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice you've got this huge window at the front. This is where we saw it from down there, and where we have the spruce doors that's separating it a bit. Looking really cool indeed. So let's go through here, and this is where the lounge is. Oh, very cool layout to the house, you know. So the kitchen and the lounge are upstairs, and everything else is downstairs. Very like inverted style house. Very cool. So we go here. This is kind of like, we've got a couch that's raised up one level. Usually you'll see this kind of couch on the floor in normal style houses, but this is raised up one level. We've got a little love seat over here with a shelf, and we've got our lamp, and we have this TV area. I think this TV should be moved up one block to match the rest of the scale of the house. Like, I feel like if I can do it quickly, let's just turn this. Oh, wrong command. Bear with me, guys. I'm just doing this live on camera. I think it, like, I don't want to destroy anything, but I feel like this block here should be up here. I'm destroying everything. I feel like this block here should be up here to match with the style of everything, because you know how like the couch is raised up and everything is kind of in that Merscale kind of theme. You should kind of move it up, and the TV should have been matched up with it. But other than that, the design for the TV, using the rails to hold it up against the wall, and the TV itself, I think it looks really cool. And you got this big window at the back right there, and as you can see the balcony around the back, just making it look even more awesome. And this balcony is probably one of my favorite things in the house right here. You could just got this nice view of the scenery all around, and you've got the same sort of table that we saw in the little chill area above the stairs over there, with the seats and the little glass table as well. Limbo, I think you've done a really cool job, especially for one of my personal first houses that I've ever toured in Merscale. Like, if you guys are into this style of building and you want to come on the server and build in Merscale and show me some different styles of Merscale, feel free to come on the server and build it, because we're open to any kind of styles on the server. It's not just a modern building server. Everyone builds different styles. We've got like tons of builders that build, not tons of builders, but we've got builders that build medieval, we've got builders that build traditional. I know there's a traditional town being worked on at the moment. I know Zero on Builds is working on a like pirate cove area where it's all like kind of I don't know what you call that. Is it fantasy or medieval? I'm not sure, but it's like all this kind of like cool different style builds. We're open to any kind of style builds on the server. So if you did like this house and you want to come and show me your style of Merscale house, so come on the server, show me it, and I'll check it out. And if it's good enough, we can show it off in a server tour. But Limbo, really cool house. Don't take anything I said the wrong way, just giving you little suggestions here and there where I think you can improve it. But other than that, I think you've done an absolutely awesome job, especially for one of the first Merscale houses I've ever toured. So guys, let Limbo know what you think of this build down in the comment section down below. If you want to come and check out this house, all you need to do is when you get on the server and go to the creative world, do /tours, this little menu will pop up, find this house in the list right here, click on it, and it will TP you directly to this house. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again in another server tour.